How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Wednesday. Hump day. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. What's up? How's the week going? I'm so excited. So excited. That's what you made me think about when it was like I'm so happy this is my first live. Good. Good. It's pretty cold. Yeah, it was a chilly day today. It is kind of cold outside. It is cold out the doors. Great. Now that I passed my math mastery, look at you, Glenda. That's what's up. Congratulations. Yay. Ah. I know you feel better. Like, woo. So, like, was it really hard? Was it some of the stuff that we've gone over, or like, what? How did you feel about it? How did you feel? Bruh. Okay. See, there you go. I knew the Glenda was gonna show her head. I had to square up with it. Okay, but you passed. You passed nonetheless. Yes. No, you're not dead. You're on here talking with us. It was hard, but you passed it though. See, that just shows you what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm glad you passed it and you see that you can do this. This is doable. You know, you got it. You got it. Give yourself some credit. You've been working hard. You know, you got it. Just got to increase your confidence. Well, congratulations. How y'all doing tonight? If you are new here, I am Nurse C, a blessed RN, and this is Work It Out Wednesday, one of two live sessions that I do every week for nursing students and healthcare profession students, because we do have some respiratory people who come in. We have some PA students who have come in, pre-nursing who have come in. So if you're here tonight, let me know what program you're studying in: LPN, RN, BSN, Associates, Bridge Program, Accelerated. What you got going on? And then also, if we can like and share the live so that other nursing students can come and study with us, I would greatly appreciate it. Y'all have been phenomenal. Like, I get the notifications and I'm just really humbled. Like, I just thank God because y'all are so accepting and encouraging and lifting, and it's going both ways. So I appreciate it. Accelerated BSN. Zamir Munir. I think I said that right. I don't know. I hate butchering people's names. Very new. Well, welcome here tonight. I'm excited that you're here. Accelerated BSN. Woo, fast. Fast. Alrighty. So, if we are ready, dimensional analysis. Is that okay? Is that our choice of solving problems for tonight? Is that all right? Let me know in the comments. Yes. Okay. Okay. I know several people had tests this week. Glenda wasn't the only one. I hope y'all have done good too. I'm gonna check out my folks on Facebook, make sure they're okay. Hey, hello, good evening, Facebookers. Y'all, I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I know you see my shirt, you like, what's that? So I have my own patient transport company as well. That's a problem with working in the hospitals at night, and you see that day shift has discharged your patient, and they're still waiting on the ambulance to come get them. So I have a wheelchair van that can come and get your folks and take them to rehab. And I've had some some trips today. I'm tired, but we gonna get through this live though. We gonna do it. Alrighty. I'm going to do my study screen, and let's start out with some metric conversions. Mm-mm-mm-mm. we go. Alrighty. Okay. All right. So we know this is a big T. Big T. Alrighty. So when I do dimensional analysis, I like to write my relationships or my elements of conversion to the side so that I don't have to use so much brain power to bring back to remembrance. So since we are looking for milliliters, we have a direct conversion from tablespoons to mLs. So I don't know if you saw. Did I post that video yet? I don't know. Anywho, I have just like a little melody in my head that I can, I come up with, and it's to the tune of OJ the Juice Man, and it says, teaspoon, tablespoon, then an ounce. Hey, 5 ml, 15 ml, 30 ml. Hey, so teaspoon is 5 ml, tablespoon is 15 ml, an ounce is 30. So you can remember that because some of the conversions are a little bit harder to remember, like those. So 15, 5, 15, 30, teaspoon, tablespoon, an ounce. Okay, so one big T or tablespoon is going to be 15 mLs. So if we're looking for milliliters, I'm going to start with my milliliters on the top. So the name of the game in dimensional analysis is to write your units, line up your units, what's on the top crosses out with what's on the bottom, and we want to cross out everything except for what it is that we're looking for. So in this problem, it is asking us to find how many milliliters is 3 tablespoons. So if I'm looking for my milliliters, I'm going to start with my milliliters. And look what we have here, milliliters. So 15 mLs per 1 tablespoon. Okay. So then I have 3 tablespoons on the top and then 1 on the bottom. I like to put my 1 on the bottom because it's a placeholder, because we know that with dimensional analysis, everything on the top is going to be multiplied. Everything on the bottom is going to be multiplied. Then you multiply the top by the bottom and get your answer. So anything over 1 is going to be itself. So that doesn't change the amount of tablespoons just because you put it over 1. Okay. So that's the mathematical aspect of that, the arithmetic. Okay. So tablespoons have now crossed out. 15 times 3 is 45 over 1. So that's going to be 45 milliliters. Okay. Easy as that. Okay. So I'm kind of focusing a lot on like the cups and the ounces and the milliliters because you'll need those for your intake and your output problems. How much does the patient consume and then how much, comes out. How had one on the test similar where she asked how would we calculate that using household measurement. See, we're here. So yes, so how many cups is 2.5 cups is how many milliliters. I was picking up what you're dropping, Glenda. I understand. All right, so 1 cup is 8 ounces. Okay. Then 1 ounce is 30 milliliters. I think that's all we're going to need to do our conversion from from household to metric. So if we're looking for milliliters, we're going to start with it. Now, some people might say, Nursey, I like to start with what it is that I have. That's your business. If it works for you and you're confident with it, don't change it. Don't fix it if it's broke. I mean, don't if it's not broken, then don't fix it. I fixed that. So if it's not broken, then you ain't gotta fix it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So if we're looking for milliliters, we're gonna start with milliliters. That's the Nurse C way. So we have milliliters right there. So 30 mLs over 1 ounce. Okay, so we have ounces on the bottom. We need ounces at the top because we need that to cross out. Everything has to cross out except for milliliters. So we have this. 8 ounces is in 1 cup. So ounce crosses out. Now we have cup on the bottom. We need cup on the top. So 2.5 cups. I'm going to put that over 1. And cups crossed out. Everything is gone except for milliliters. So what's that? 30 times 8 times 2.5. It's going to be 600 over 1, which would be 600 mLs. How y'all feeling about these metric conversions so far? Let me know in the comments. Um, all right, we got a weights problem. What is it? Well, what the heck happened there? All right, here we go. I love this already. Great. I'm glad that you do. If you like it, love it, somewhat like it, send some likes out for me so the algorithm can pick it up. Thank you. All right, so 24 pounds and 11 ounces is how many kilograms? So when you convert your pounds and ounces to kilograms, all of it has to be in pounds. So we need to figure out the ounce part of it first and then add that to the rest of the pounds. So we'll take this part and we'll change it to pounds. So let's write our conversions out to the side. 1 pound is 16 ounces, and then 1 kg is 2.2 pounds. All right. So if we're looking to change ounces into pounds, we're going to start with our pounds, right? So 1 pound is 16 ounces. Then we have 11 ounces that we're looking to change. I would put that over 1 because that's my placeholder. It lets us know that that 11 needs to go across the top, okay? So now we'll have 11 divided by 16. And that is going to give us 0.6875. So I'm going to take this and add it to that. So 24.6875 pounds. Okay. That's what we need to now change to kgs. So this got to go to kgs. So if I'm looking for kgs, I'm going to start with kgs. 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. And then we got 24.6875 pounds. And then you might not even have to write out all those numbers. I'm just being like extra. You could like probably cut off that 7.5 because I mean it's just gonna bump it up to like the next digit. But anywho, we'll do it just for kicks and giggles. 6875 divided by 2.2, and that is going to give us 11.22 kgs. What are your rounding rules in your programs that you have? How does your instructor like to have you round? I had one person that I was tutoring and they had to write out like all 50 million numbers behind the back. And I was like, this is a little bit excessive. But hey, if that's what they're is gonna take for them to pass you, do it. Okay? You play by their rules while you're on their turf, okay? But just know, like in the real world, I don't see anything past those, those 2 digits past the decimal. And it's not even that I guess exact, except for like when you're working with peds. Okay, so now we have 125 micrograms equals how many milligrams? Alrighty, so we know that 1 milligram is 1,000 micrograms. Okay, and so to do this one with dimensional analysis, we are going to look for milligrams, right? So 1 milligram is 1,000 mics. And then we'll put our 125 mics over 1 because it's at the top. And then that's going to move our decimal 3 places. So you see I didn't touch a calculator there, right? It's not just because I was smart. So listen, there is the factor of 1,000 between 1 gram and a milligram, and then 1 milligram and a microgram, and 1 gram and a kilogram. So that means that you would move your decimal 3 places to either the left or the right if you're going from 1 unit, like from a gram to a milligram to a microgram, or 1 gram to a kilogram. It doesn't work if you're going over several units, okay? Because you have to add in all of those other zeros. But if you're just going that one space, from a gram to a milligram with the factor of 1,000, so if you have might to slight, so if you're going from a bigger unit to a smaller unit, you're going to the right. If you're going from little to large, so a smaller unit to a larger unit, you're going to go to the left. So little, large left, might to slight right. Okay? So that's just something that if you didn't want to necessarily write it out using dimensional analysis, and you like that method, or like saying things in your head, to remember your facts with, then might to slight right, little to large left. Okay? Cool. I try to give y'all a little something. A little something. All right. Percent solution. Calculate the amount of dextrose and sodium chloride in 500 mLs of 5%, D5 normal saline. That's what that is. Okay. So this is asking for how much is this and how much is this in a total of this. So with percent solution, we went over this. What was it? I know, Glenda. I know. I had to put it in here because y'all asked me to. If y'all didn't ask me to, I wouldn't include it. Okay? So it's here. I'm going to show it to you. So, okay. Percent solution is going to be the percent in grams over 100 mLs. So anything, so percent, right? Percent means per 100. So if we had 50%, that's 50 over 100. You had 25%, that's 25 over 100. You have 2%, that's going to be 2 over 100, right? So how much is in normal saline? 0.9%. And how much dextrose? It says 5%. So we'll use these numbers to find out how much is in that total bag of 500 mLs. So let's start with the dextrose since it came in the sentence first. So it'll be 5% in grams over 100 mLs, which is going to be 5 grams over 100. So then we have 500 milliliters in our bag. Well, we're looking for this grams because that's the weight. That is the amount of the solvent. You know what I'm talking about. It's been a long day. So we'll do 5 grams over 100 mLs times 500 mLs because that's how much we have in the bag. Milliliters have crossed out, so that's going to be 5 times 500, which is 2,500 divided by 100, and that is going to be 25 grams. Okay. Yeah, I got some Pitocin problems. I sure do. I will add those in. All right. So this is your dextrose. All right. So let's find out. And thank you, Ebony, for the hearts. Sodium chloride. That's next, okay? I had to think about it. So let's see. we'll do 0.9% grams in 100 mLs, okay? So it's going to be 0.9 over 100. And then we have, 500 milliliters in the bag? So 0.9 mLs over 100 mLs times 500. And then we'll put it over 1 milliliters crossed out. 0.9 times 500 is going to be 450 divided by 100 is going to be that 4.5 grams of sodium chloride. Boom. And see, it's just like that. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So if they gave you a problem with like lidocaine 2.5%, that lidocaine would be 2.5 over 100, so 2.5 grams over 100, and then you can, reduce it to the lowest terms. Or if they ask like how much to give if it's been ordered such and such milligrams, then you can convert your grams to milligrams. It's still over 100 and you solve the problem like those, okay? All right. Where did I get 0.9 from? So normal saline is 0.9% sodium chloride. So half normal saline is going to be 0.45. Okay? So that's kind of they teach you that. I don't know how far in your program you're in, but when you do when you do fluid and electrolytes, that's when you go over all your solutions. All right. Yeah, we got to keep doing those. Well, I'll add them, and then like I'll add different problems that'll show you how to use the percent solution instead of just finding the percentage of the solvents. It's like solute, solvent, okay? Solute. All right. Drug C. Hey, C. Ready is 450 mgs. Is ordered and divided, for doses for a day for a child that weighs 44 pounds. The safe dose range for this medicine is 22 to 32 milligrams per kilogram per day. Is this a safe dose for this patient? And if it's safe, how many milliliters would the nurse administer for one dose if drug C is available in 100 milligrams per 5 mLs? All right. So this is a safe dose problem. So remember, with safe dose, you are trying to figure out if the ordered dose by the physician, provider, PA, whoever, is within the range of being safe. So you're given an amount that you're supposed to give, and you're testing it to see if it's in the green zone, if it's okay. That green zone is between these two numbers. So you'll have a lower limit and you'll have a higher limit. Nothing below the lower limit and nothing exceeding the higher limit is going to be safe, okay? But if it is at and between those two numbers, then it is safe. So you're first going to make sure that you have your patient's weight, because this is a weight-based protocol, okay? So you'll look for your patient's weight and you'll look for your safe dose range. Don't touch that order yet, okay? And then don't touch what is available either. So you're first going to determine the safety, okay? You'll learn that in school. First things first, safety. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is safety and needs, all right? So we'll take 22 milligrams per kilogram per day, okay? And notice this is in a day, right? We need to know, is the dose safe? So what you could do is find out how much you can give in a day, or you can find out how much to give in one dose. So if this was divided by 4 doses, that means that in one day there are 4 doses. Keep that in mind, okay? All right. So, all right. Our patient's weight is 44 pounds. We need this to be in kilograms. So 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So now, remember our rules of dimensional analysis. What's on the bottom, it's got to cross out with what's on the top, except for what we're looking for, right? We're looking for how many milligrams in one dose is going to be safe for this patient. All right. So kilograms is gone. And then we'll put our patient's weight, which is 44 pounds. Pounds is gone. And then in one day, we are to give 4 divided doses. So this is going to cross out our days, and we're going to have how many milligrams per one dose. If we're giving over 4 doses, will be safe. Okay? I can't talk. I must be tired because I can't say dose. All right. So, who needs to learn the calculator trick? Let me know if you know what the calculator trick is. I don't. Okay. So the calculator trick, okay. This is my philosophy. The less steps that you take, the less mistakes you are likely to make. So when you do these problems and you have like a whole bunch of numbers across the top and you multiply it, then you write it down, and then you have numbers across the bottom, you multiply it and you write it down, and then you go to, and then you don't left out a 0 or 1 or 2 or whatever, and now your answer is wrong and you got it wrong because you entered it wrong. We're going to fix that. So all of your numbers across the top, you're going to key in and you're going to put multiply. So 22 times 1 times 44 times 1. And when you get to the end number at the top, don't press equal. Hit divide. Now, everything on the bottom, you're going to key in and hit divide after. So that 1 kilogram per day, that's a 1 in front of that. That invisible coefficient is a 1. So 1 divided by 2.2 divided by that 1 that's at the bottom right here. And then divided by 4. So now we got 110. So you didn't have to write down not a thing and you figured it out, okay? Some of those problems with like weight base can get super long, and if you write down that number and you mess it up and you don't put it back into the calculator after you've written it down, you're going to get that problem wrong. And it would suck so much if you set the problem up right, you know how to do it and you know what you're looking for, but you got it wrong because you didn't key it in the calculator. So that's the calculator trick for you, okay? So everything how to do it and you know what you're looking for, but you got it wrong because you didn't key it in the calculator. So you hit multiply, you get to that last number at the top, divide. Everything across the bottom, you hit and divide between, and then you hit equals that one time, okay? All right, Raina, I'm old, I'm late. I just don't get the long way. Oh, okay. Well, if the other way works, cool, then hey, like I said, if it's not broke, then don't fix it, okay? A 1, sorry. 1. What's other 44 pounds? It was supposed to be a 1. Okay, so we found our lower limit. So we're going to do the same thing and find what our upper limit is, okay? So that's this number right here, that 32. So 32 milligrams per kg per day times 1 kilogram over 2.2 pounds. Kilogram is gone. We got our weight, which is 44 pounds. We'll put that over 1 so it could be at the top. And then in one day, there are 4 doses. Day is now gone, okay? So we'll do the calculator trick. sorry, y'all was saying something. I was like, squirrel. My bad. 44. And then I'm doing my calculator trick. And I got 160 milligrams per dose. All right. So now we have our range, right? So 110 to 106 milligrams per dose. So look at here. This says 450 milligrams is ordered to be given in 4 divided doses a day. So that means that the total amount in one day is 450 milligrams, okay? And it's got to be divided to be given 4 times. So 450 divided by 4 is going to give you 112.5 milligrams. So if this is the safe zone and anything past this is the unsafe zone, and this is what we are to give at one dose, is this a safe dose? Safe, safe, safe. Everybody understand why this is a safe dose. Yes. Night nurse. All right, we was listening to this. What was that? Hey, now we got to figure out it's in between those two numbers, okay? So we are to give 450 milligrams in a day.